Let's be honest, belly fat is the most stubborn thing on your body. You skip dessert, you start running, and somehow, the only thing shrinking is your motivation. You could look at a slice of pizza and boom, instant belly roll. And no matter how much cardio you do, your stomach still looks like it's prepping for winter hibernation. Time to change that. Because there's a two-step method to losing belly fat that actually works. No magic detox, no starvation, and no insane cardio. Just the real process that transforms how your body burns fat. Ready? Let's crush this. First, you need to understand why belly fat is the last to go. You could lose fat in your face, your arms, your legs, and yet that gut stays like it's glued on. Your genetics decide where your body loses fat first and where it holds on to it the longest. For most people, that's the belly. And it's not because you're lazy. It's because belly fat cells have fewer receptors for fat-burning hormones. They're like gum stuck under your shoe, harder to remove and annoyingly persistent. The second reason? Poor blood flow. Meaning your fat-burning signals barely reach your midsection. While your arms are burning fat like crazy, your belly's just on vacation mode. It's like your abs are on strike and demanding better working conditions. And that's why you'll see veins on your arms before you ever see lines on your stomach. Here's the truth. You can't spot reduce fat. There's no belly-only workout. You lose fat everywhere at once, and your body decides which area goes first. But there's one way to speed it up, and it's not running marathons. It's building muscle. Because muscle isn't just for looks. It's your body's natural fat-burning engine. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even while resting. So the number one method to lose belly fat? Stop chasing sweat. Start chasing strength. But wait, you've probably heard that cardio is the best way to burn fat, right? Well, yes, but also no. Cardio burns calories while you do it, that's true. But once you stop, your metabolism slows back down. Resistance training, on the other hand, keeps your body burning calories after your workout. Think of it like this. Cardio is a candle. It burns fast and then dies out. Strength training? That's a furnace. It keeps burning all day. So if you want long-term fat loss, stop trying to run your belly off and start training your body to burn fat on autopilot. Here's how you do it. 3 to 4 full-body workouts a week. No need for fancy gyms, just your body weight, resistance bands, or simple weights. Focus on compound movements, the ones that activate multiple muscles at once. Squats, push-ups, rows, dips, lunges, planks. These moves don't just shape your muscles, they trigger massive metabolic response. You're forcing your body to use stored energy, aka fat, as fuel. And here's the beauty. Your abs don't just show up when the fat is gone. They build underneath that layer, getting ready for the reveal. So forget about 1,000 crunches. Abs aren't built by suffering. They're revealed by strategy. Now let's talk about the other side of the equation, food. Because you can't out-train your fork. To lose fat, you need to eat in a small calorie deficit, about 300 to 500 calories below maintenance. But don't starve yourself. If you go too low, your body will burn muscle instead of fat. You don't want less food, you want smarter food. Eat high-protein meals to protect your muscle. Add fiber to keep you full. And focus on whole foods instead of junk that spikes your cravings. And don't demonize carbs. They're not the enemy, they're fuel. Just make sure you earn them through movement. You can't go wrong with balance, protein, fiber, and consistency. Let's be real. Belly fat doesn't disappear overnight. You didn't gain it in a week, and you won't lose it in a week. But every rep, every meal, every step gets you closer. Fat loss isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. That's why walking is such an underrated weapon. No equipment, no burnout, no joint pain, just steady calorie burn that adds up every day. Aim for 7,000 to 10,000 steps daily. Walk after meals. Take the stairs. Park farther away. Little moves that add up big time. Walking reduces cortisol, improves sleep, and boosts recovery, all of which help fat loss. You don't need to suffer to lose weight. You just need to move. Every day. No excuses. But here's the real secret. Fat loss doesn't start in the gym. It starts in your mind. Because most people don't fail physically. They fail mentally. They expect results too fast, and when they don't see them, they quit. The winners don't. They show up even when it's boring. They trust the process when it's slow. They believe in small daily wins, not overnight transformations. That's how real change happens. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Every workout, every choice, every day, that's a vote for the body you want. Remember, your belly fat isn't your enemy. It's just a sign your body's been storing energy for too long. Now you're teaching it to let go. So don't punish yourself. Build yourself. Lift, walk, eat right, sleep enough, repeat. And one morning you'll look in the mirror and realize that the version of you who used to hide from the mirror finally won. No excuses, just gains. Let's crush this.